So that's a lot of people with a lot of different opinions. And, oh yes, in the midst of it, I'm also in a Broadway show. I get to play Christine Daae 2 times a week in the Phantom of the Opera. And then the other shows, I cover, which means I'm on call, kind of like a doctor, but I don't save anyone's life. So the phone could ring at any moment. And my husband and I do try to have a date once in a while, you know, in the midst of all that. And sometimes everything fits together just swimmingly. Everything goes wonderfully. And sometimes, have you ever had one of those days where the world is amazingly cracked and confusing? What you've lost, you've been hoping to find, then you find that it might be your mind you are losing. I keep trying to follow the plot, like there must be some twist you forgot. But the logic is tiny and not you're tangled up, tangled up. For example, there's this one who once was with him, who's with her, who is this one's attorney. She's at sea, so is he, so is she, so am I. So let's try to unravel the journey. From the moment your heart catches fire, you're a slave to the law of desire. In a hell made of telephone wire, tangled up, tangled up. Okay, now how's it all going in there? Wash your hands when you're finished. I'm sorry, sir. I don't mean that you should wash your hands unless you want to. Sir, excuse me. When you were in the men's room, did you happen to see Perez? Who's in there? He's 6. He just ran in. He's there all by himself, and the airport is so crowded. No, sir. Would you please go back in there and make sure he's safe? You would? Thank you very much. My name is Marni Raab, and you are Timothy McVeigh. I don't know why I suddenly feel like the whole room is tilting. I don't know if that type of a guy is the type of a guy who would blow up a building. I keep running and going nowhere. Why the law got to be so unfair? I mean, even my hair is completely tangled up, tangled up. Now I'm tangled, tongue tangled, my tongue tangled most of the time. Life tangled, your life tangled. I want your life tangled up with mine. You like it? Good. Hey, you know, you're really out there ready because we have to go. Our date. Tickets to Anything Goes? Yeah, it's tonight. Soccer practice? You're driving? Tell me what in God's name are you doing to ruin this much-needed elegant exit? While we try something sweet, something pulls at your heart and your feet and entirely breaks it. Tell me where did the wires get crossed? Tell me where the connection was lost. Tell me how I got tumbled and tossed and tangled up, tangled up. You hear music in the distance, pretty music. You think you're in luck, and the music gets louder and louder and... Honey?